Did you know there's a secret formula that can help you get out of debt faster than you imagine? And the worst part is that most people have never heard of it. If you're tired of seeing your bills pile up, feeling like your salary disappears before the month even ends, this video is for you. I'm going to show you a simple but incredibly powerful technique that has helped thousands of people get rid of their debts and regain financial peace. And the best part? This formula is easy to apply and can start changing your life today. So, stay with me until the end because this might be the breakthrough you've been waiting for. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by debt, maybe even thinking you're trapped in an endless cycle of bills and more bills, you're not alone. Many people live this reality, but at the same time, few know that there are simple yet powerful strategies to change this situation. The good news is that there's a way to get out of debt much faster than you think, and the best part, without needing a salary increase or resorting to loans. In this video, I'm going to show you a strategic formula, tested by thousands of people, that can transform your financial life permanently. You'll learn how to take control of your finances and take concrete steps to get rid of debt, building a solid foundation for the future. So, if you're ready to start turning this game around and put your finances on the right track, stay with me until the end because I'm going to show you the step-by-step to completely transform your financial situation. Before I show you everything about this powerful formula, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any important tips on how to achieve financial freedom. This way, you'll always be one step ahead on your journey to a debt-free life. Let's go. Now let's see how you can apply this strategy and change your financial life. Now that you understand how possible it is to change your financial situation and put an end to debt, let's talk about the real key to this, the powerful formula you'll learn today. And believe me, this formula is simpler than you think, but it requires discipline and strategy to be applied successfully. The first part of this formula is something that many people ignore, but it's crucial: organization and control of your finances. It may sound obvious, but many people have no idea where their money is going. They don't know if they're overspending, paying unnecessary interest, or even investing in what really matters. And that's where the confusion begins. So, the first step to getting out of debt quickly and effectively is to have a clear view of your money. This means sitting down and doing a detailed analysis of all your income and expenses. Look at each expense, from your daily coffee to your fixed bills. Ask yourself, do I really need this, or is this expense bringing me closer or further away from my goal of paying off debt? This exercise will help you identify areas where you can cut costs and, at the same time, realize where you're spending unnecessarily. Now, many people might think, oh, but this is too basic. And you're right, it's basic. But basic is often what's missing for most people who are in debt. The simple act of visualizing where your money is going will give you the power to make more conscious and assertive decisions. Moving on to the second part of the formula, the prioritization of debts. When you're in debt, it can be tempting to try to pay everything at once. But believe me, that's not the best way. The secret here is to prioritize debts with the highest interest rates. If you have credit card debts, for example, which usually come with sky-high rates, it's time to focus on them first. This is because, by paying off these debts, you'll stop paying exorbitant interest and free up more money to pay off other debts more quickly. What happens to most people is that they end up paying the smaller debt first, the one that seems easier to resolve. The problem is that, while they do this, the higher interest debts keep growing and, in the end up costing more. So, here's a simple yet powerful tip: make a list of your debts and organize them by interest rate. Focus on the most expensive debts first. This will accelerate your way out of debt much more effectively. The third part of the formula is the commitment to financial discipline. And here's the biggest challenge of all, staying firm in your decision to get out of debt. It will be tempting, especially when you start seeing your balance decrease, to start spending without thinking. However, it's crucial that you stay disciplined. This means resisting the temptation to make impulse buys, avoiding promotions, and understanding that, for a while, you'll need to sacrifice some desires to reach the greater goal of getting rid of your debt. A great trick to help with this part of discipline is to set a fixed budget for each spending category, like food, entertainment, transportation, etc. This way, you know exactly where you can spend and where you need to cut back. Remember, financial discipline is what separates people who manage to get out of debt from those who keep sinking into it. Now that you're starting to see how everything connects and how each step brings you closer to financial freedom, let's talk about the last crucial point of this formula, building an emergency fund. You might be wondering, but if I'm in debt, why think about an emergency fund now? The answer is simple. An emergency fund is what will ensure you don't fall back into debt in the future. When unexpected events arise, such as a medical expense or an unexpected car repair, the emergency fund is your shield, preventing you from needing to use your credit card or take out a loan to cover those costs. If you don't have an emergency fund, it's time to start building one, even if it's with small amounts. The important thing is to start. Set a goal to save a certain amount each month without fail. With each contribution, you'll feel more secure and less likely to rely on loans to cover emergencies. These 4 steps, financial organization, prioritizing debts, financial discipline, and creating an emergency fund, form the solid foundation you need to get out of debt quickly and efficiently. And the best part? The sooner you start, the faster you'll see results. The formula may seem simple, but its daily application will transform your financial life. If you're enjoying these tips and feel motivated to start your debt-free journey, leave a like. It helps me know that this content is useful for you and also motivates me to bring more tips like this to help you reach your financial goals. And, of course, don't forget to share it with anyone you know who could also benefit from this information. Now, let's continue and dive a bit deeper into the next steps of this formula so you can put everything into practice. So now that you know this powerful formula to get out of debt quickly, it's time to put everything into action. Remember, the path to financial freedom begins with small steps, and consistency is the key to success. If you like this content, click on the videos appearing on the screen now and continue your learning journey. We have plenty of tips and strategies here on the channel to help you achieve financial freedom and ensure a more secure and prosperous future. See you in the next video.